Listen carefully, my beloved child. A Euro heaven is not silent tonight. The voice of God is echoing across the unseen, and it is calling out for you. This message found you not by accident, but by divine appointment. God is speaking Euro, and this is your moment to listen, not with your ears, but with your soul. Something is shifting around you. The atmosphere is charged with divine energy. The same God who spoke light into existence is whispering into your heart right now. Can you feel that? That sudden heaviness in your chest. That chill that isn't a Euro. T from the air but from eternity touching time. Thought a Euro, as how heaven makes its presence known when destiny is near. If your spirit feels that confirmation, type Euro wham and a Euro in the comments right now. Let heaven know you are awake, aware, and ready to receive. For too long you Euro have been asking for a sign. Euro, a voice, a confirmation, a reason not to give up. And here it is. The reason this message is in front of you right now is because God is answering what you Euro have been praying for in private. The nights you stayed up crying, wondering if he even heard you, have reached his throne. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. Heaven has been watching your every step, your every tear, your every trial. And now the angels are saying, Euro, tell them God is speaking Euro, and they must listen. Euro, this is not a coincidence. Euro, as not a random video. Euro, as a divine interruption. Heaven had to pause your routine so that this message could reach your soul before the enemy could silence it, because something is about to happen. A major shift, a divine unveiling, a breakthrough that has been waiting for your obedience to activate. And the key is simple: listen. Stop running, stop doubting, stop questioning whether you Euro worthy. You are not called because you Euro read perfect. Euro, you Euro recalled because you Euro chosen. You are part of a divine plan. Thought a Euro as unfolding right now. If you believe that, type Y1111 Euros in the comments. Euro, the number of divine awakening and new beginnings. Let heaven see your agreement. The world is loud. Distractions surround you. Voices from fear, pain, and confusion are all competing for your attention. But God is not shouting Euro, he Euro, as whispering. His voice comes through stillness, through the moments when you stop scrolling, stop worrying, and start listening. You Euro, they've been looking for miracles. But God says the miracle begins when you align your ear with his spirit. Thought a Euro, as when the guidance comes. Thought a Euro, as when the peace descends. Thought a Euro, as when the impossible starts bending in your favor. Listen closely, for heaven is moving pieces on your behalf right now. You Euro, they've been through so much. Betrayals, losses, delays, disappointments. Euro, and still, you kept the faith. Still, you believe. Thought a Euro, as why heaven chose this moment to speak directly to you. You are about to see why everything had to happen the way it did. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every delay was divine protection in disguise. The people who left were never meant to carry what a Euro as coming next. The doors that closed were never designed for your destiny. The setbacks were actually setups for your supernatural comeback. Can you feel it? The angels are saying, Euro, says something is about to turn. Euro, if you feel that in your spirit, comment Y777 Euros. Euro, the number of divine completion and perfect timing, because heaven is declaring that your waiting season is ending. God is saying, Euro, me child, I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. Euro, you asked for strength, so I sent storms. You asked for clarity, so I removed people. You asked for blessings, so I allowed pruning. You asked for peace, so I silenced what distracted your soul. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. You thought it was loss, but it was alignment. You thought I forgot, but I was working behind the scenes the entire time. Every delay carried purpose. Every tear carried revelation. Every struggle was shaping you into the vessel you were meant to become. There are angels assigned to you who have been fighting battles in realms you cannot see. Some of the confusion, exhaustion, and delays you euro. They've been feeling were not emotional why euro, they were spiritual. The warfare around you has been intense because of what you are about to walk into. The enemy saw your destiny before you did, and thought a euro, that's why he tried to break you early. But heaven has declared, why euro, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Why euro, if you believe that, type Y euro G999 Y euro. Y euro, the number of divine ending and rebirth. Y euro, because you are stepping into a new chapter right now. Listen, Y euro, the voice of God is not only calling you to survive, it euro, as calling you to rise. There is purpose in your pain. There is glory in your story. You are being anointed to carry light where others only see darkness. Your presence is a signal to the unseen world that heaven a euro, as kingdom is near. The attacks you euro that faced were in a euro. T random Y euro, they were proof of your divine identity. You euro have been under pressure because diamonds are not made in comfort. They are made in fire. And you, beloved, have been refined by fire. There are people watching you, wondering how you euro re still standing. They don't a euro T know that angels have been holding you up. They don't a euro T understand that your strength is not from the world. Y euro I to euro, as from the spirit. You are a testimony in motion. Every time you refuse to quit, you were declaring war against darkness. Every time you prayed instead of panicking, you were shifting the atmosphere. Every time you forgave instead of retaliating, you were releasing divine favor into your path. Thought a euro, that's why God is saying now, why I'm about to reward your quiet endurance. The reward won't a euro T come from where you expect. It will come from the unexpected. Y euro, from divine sources that were hidden until the appointed time. God is preparing tables before you in the presence of those who doubted you. Those who mocked you will witness your elevation. Those who abandoned you will hear of your restoration. Heaven is not done. Y euro, heaven is just beginning. But to receive this next outpouring, you must stay tuned to go to euro S frequency. He is speaking through signs, through dreams, through intuition, through timing, through alignment. You must listen. He is speaking in the delay that says, why euro you it? Why euro, he is speaking in the opportunity that says, why euro no? Why euro, he is speaking in the silence that says, why euro trust me? Why euro, he is speaking through the obstacles that seem impossible, reminding you that his power begins where your strength ends. The reason some doors didn't a euro T open is because he knew they would destroy your peace. The reason you lost some people is because their energy was not meant to carry into your promise. You are being pruned, not punished. You are being positioned, not forgotten, desperately trying to resuscitate what is no longer meant for you. Your hands so full of the past that they have no room to receive the future. But when you stop, when you finally release your grip and turn your face away from what a euro as fading, you create a sacred space, a vacuum of expectation, and nature abhors a vacuum. Heaven rushes in to fill it. You make room for what a euro as coming. The euro, the new connection, the divine assignment, the blessing that is tailor-made for this new season of your life. This is where faith must make a conscious choice to stand against fear. Fear is a liar. It tells you that if you let go, you will fall. Faith knows that when you let go, you will be caught. When you choose to believe the promises of God over the predictions of panic, you activate the heavenly realm in a profound way. It euro S as if your belief becomes a conductor for divine activity. Angels move at the speed of your faith. They are not idle spectators. They are ministering spirits, sent to serve those who are inheriting salvation. Your faith is the command that mobilizes them. And every Y euro wham a euro you are, whether in a crowded sanctuary or in the quiet desperation of your car, is not just a religious punctuation mark. It is a spiritual key. It is the sound of agreement with heaven. It is you turning the lock and pushing open the gates that have been guarding the blessings, the breakthroughs, and the miracles ordained for you right now in this very moment. The request from heaven is not complex or burdensome. It is simple, though not always easy. Open your heart. Just open it. It may feel bruised, barricaded, and scarred from past disappointments, but the command remains: silence the noisy the noise of the world, the noise of your own racing thoughts, the noise of doubt and regret. Let the silence become your sanctuary. For just a moment, let these words rereading become more than ink on a page or light on a screen. Let them become a bridge, a tangible connection between your spirit and the divine. Can you feel it? A subtle shift, a warmth spreading through your chest, a lightness you haven't felt in years. That is not your imagination. That is the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, descending upon you like a gentle, warm light. It settles over your anxiety, your fear, your confusion. Breathe it in. Inhale His peace. Exhale your turmoil. That comfort, that deep, soul-level reassurance they've been craving that is the Holy Spirit Himself, the Comforter, wrapping you in the tangible presence of God. You need to hear this, and hear it until it sinks from your head down into your bones. You are not late. You have been operating on a human schedule, watching clocks and calendars, feeling the frantic pressure of time slipping away. But you are on a divine schedule. And God is never late. Every single delay, every frustrating detour, every season of waiting that felt like a punishment was, in fact, divine preparation. He was working on you, in you and for you. He was building your character, deepening your dependence, and assembling the pieces of your destiny in a way that only He can. Every door that slammed shut, every opportunity that evaporated before your eyes, was not a rejection. It was holy protection. God, in His infinite foresight, was shielding you from paths that would have led to your destruction, relationships that would have drained your purpose, and successes that would have bankrupted your soul. He closed those doors because He is a good Father who knows how to give good gifts to His children. And now, the atmosphere is changing. Can you sense it? A holy restlessness, a divine urgency. The angels, who have been ministering on your behalf, are now leaning in, whispering the long-awaited proclamation into the depths of your spirit. Why Yeti as time. Why the season of preparation is concluding. The season of manifestation is dawning. Iti as time to rise from the ash heap of your disappointments. Iti as time to forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve the freedom that forgiveness brings. Iti as time to trust, not in the seen, but in the unseen who holds the scene. Iti as time to listen, not for an echo of your own will, but for the whisper of His. Iti as time to say, with your whole heart, why us? Lord, I'm ready. I'm scared. I feel uncertain, but I am ready to trust you. Why heaven has been patient. It has waited long enough for your obedience, not the reluctant, fearful obedience of a slave, but the joyful, trusting obedience of a beloved child. Your calling has been simmering on the back burner of eternity, and now it is coming to a boil. It cannot be postponed any longer. Consider the ripple effect of your surrender. This is not just about you, the people who are connected to your purpose. The lives you are destined to touch and heal and inspire are waiting for your voice. They are waiting for the song only you can sing, the message only you can deliver, the love only you can give. Your silence has a cost that extends far beyond your own life. The blessings that have your name on them, the miracles that are tied to your specific act of faith, are hovering in the spiritual realm, waiting for the final condition to be met, your complete and total surrender. God is speaking right now through this very message. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. He is asking you to listen, and then to act. Faith without works is dead. Hearing without obeying is pointless. If these words are resonating in the deepest parts of you, if your spirit is bearing witness, then do not let this moment pass. This is your burning bush. This is your why choose, saith the Lord. Why you'll understand the gravity of this. You are not just reading an inspirational post. You are hearing a summons a subpoena from the courts of heaven. You are being called into divine alignment, where your will syncs with His will, your desires with His desires, your footsteps with His path. Your purpose is not a small, personal thing. It carries the very sound of heaven a Euro-s heartbeat. You are chosen, selected, handpicked by the Creator of the universe to be a vessel of His light in a world that grows increasingly dark. Do you comprehend the power that resides within you? The same dunamis, miracle-working power that raised Jesus Christ from a cold, dark tomb. That very power is alive and active and living inside you, housed in your spirit by the Holy Spirit. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not defined by your past failures or present struggles. You are reborn, recreated, a new creation in Christ. Every trial, every tear, every battle that faced was not meant to break you, but to build you. It was preparation for the weight of glory that is about to be revealed through you. So, take this moment seriously. This is a crossroads. Sharing this message is not about seeking validation or fame. It is an act of obedience, a tangible step of faith. There is someone in your sphere of influence, someone connected to your destiny, who is on the verge of giving up. Their breakthrough is tied to your courage. Their destiny depends on your willingness to share the truth that has set you free. When you make the choice to be a conduit, you unlock blessings, not only for yourself, but for an entire network of people you are called to. And when you type Y payment, you are doing far more than leaving a comment. You are sealing this word over your life. You are saying, Y so be it. Let it be unto me according to your word. Y. It is an act of agreement that echoes through eternity. When you type 1,111 euros, you are aligning your spirit with a divine awakening, a moment of spiritual sight and new beginnings, signaling that your eyes are now open to go to Euro-s activity. When you type 777 euros, you are declaring a state of divine completion and spiritual perfection over the chaotic cycles that once held you captive, proclaiming that what the enemy meant for harm is now being brought to a perfect conclusion by Euro-s hand. When you type 999 euros, you are agreeing with heaven that certain seasons are conclusively over, not with a sense of loss, but with the excitement that these endings are nearly divinely orchestrated, beginnings in disguise, making way for the new thing God is doing. And when you type Y222 euros, you are affirming that your spirit is awakening to purpose, to alignment, and to the confirmation that you are in the right place at the right time, partnered with heaven for what is to come. Every number, every word you type, is a spiritual signal flare. It is a declaration to the heavenly hosts, to the principalities and powers, and to your own soul that you are listening. You are aligned, and you are ready for action. Heaven is watching your response. Your faith is not a passive feeling. It is a force that moves angels and alters circumstances. Your obedience is the key that releases the blessings that have been held in escrow for such a time as this. Your silence can delay destiny, creating a logjam in the spirit, but your surrender, you're bold, courageous. Gies. Lord, accelerates it. It cuts through red tape in the spiritual realm and brings the promises of God into your present reality. God has never been silent. He has been speaking all along the through the storms that forced you to seek shelter in Him, through the silence that taught you to hear His still, small voice, through the synchronicities and coincidences you couldn't to explain, through the signs that made your heart leap with recognition. He has been weaving a tapestry of grace and guidance through the entire fabric of your life. And now, through this message, He is leaning in as a loving father would to a beloved child, and asking one last time, with infinite patience and passion, me beloved, after all this, can you hear me now? If your heart is pounding in your chest, if you feel a stirring in your soul, a quickening, An awakening that is both thrilling and terrifying. Know this, that is not mere emotion. That is revelation. That is the Spirit of God, the Ruach HaKodesh, touching the spirit of man. The same Spirit that called Moses from a burning bush, that anointed a shepherd boy named David to be king, that comforted a young girl named Mary with an impossible promise, is now whispering, stirring, and calling to you. You were never too lost for His grace to find you. You were never too late for His redeeming power. You were never too broken for His healing touch. You were never, ever too far gone. You are still His beloved, His redeemed, His masterpiece. And heaven still has a plan for you, your plan so profound, so beautiful, and so full of hope that it would stagger your imagination if you were to see it in full. This is your call, your moment, your divine summons to rise again from the ashes of defeat, to believe again in the face of overwhelming doubt, to dream again with the audacity of a child of God, to love again with a heart that has been healed and made whole, to walk, step by step, in faith and not in fear. God is speaking. He has been, and in His magnificent, mysterious grace, He has chosen you, right here, right now, to hear Him. Now listen, and then walk boldly, courageously, into the miracle that has your name on it, the miracle that, in His eyes, is already yours. There are whispers of prophecy surrounding you. The angels are writing your next chapter even as you read these words. The heavens are aligning events, conversations, and encounters that will shift everything for you. This is not a motivational moment. This is a divine declaration. The spiritual veil is thinning, and your name has been called in the courts of heaven. God is saying, this one belongs to me. You are being marked for divine promotion, divine protection, and divine revelation. If your soul receives that, type €222 in the comments. The number of divine alignment and partnership with heaven. Let it be your signal to God that you are listening. The silence can be so deafening. Can a euro it? Venaut? Vec whispered. That cried out into the seeming void. God, please, just speak to me. Give me a sign. Show me the way. The words echo back at you, absorbed by the stillness, and the only thing that seems to grow is the quiet, a vast and empty expanse that feels more like abandonment than peace. You begin to wonder if He is there, if He cares, or if you just speaking to the ceiling, your words dissolving into nothingness. But what if the silence is TNT? What if s full? What if s not that He has been answering, but that that been listening for the wrong kind of sound. You were expecting a thunderclap, a burning bush, a voice booming from the heavens, yet all the while, a different question has been hanging in the air, a gentle, persistent whisper woven into the fabric of your struggles, your sleepless nights, your quiet moments of despair. PD child, will you finally listen? This is the pivot point, the chasm between a faith that demands and a faith that receives. Listening is not a passive act. It is the most active state of the soul. It requires a surrender that feels like a death, a laying down of the maps they're so carefully drawn, and the timelines they're so fiercely protected. It requires a trust that defies logic, a belief that the one who spoke galaxies into existence is capable of orchestrating the details of your life. It requires letting go of your frantic grasping, your need to understand the why and the when, and simply aligning with His what is a and what will be. This surrender is not a weakness. It is the ultimate act of spiritual strength. It is you weary from carrying a burden you are never meant to bear, finally placing it at the feet of the only one who can carry it for you. And in that moment of release, something shifts in the spiritual atmosphere. When you unclench your fists, heaven releases miracles. As a divine exchange. Your control for His power, your anxiety for His peace, your limited understanding for his infinite wisdom. Think of the energy you expend chasing things that are clearly leaving your life. Few euro dying relationships, expired seasons, opportunities that have closed. You run after them,